Hi everyone, welcome to Lilly Sky Messages. This video is about the Mercury retrograde. Today is May 10th, 2022, and Mercury retrograde started today, May 10th, and it goes until June 3rd. All right. Now, it starts off in Gemini and it ends in the sign of Taurus, as I said in other videos. So let's open this up here. Let's see what we have. All right. So Mercury retrograde do's and don'ts. So a lot of these we may know already. A lot of these I also know, but there's one in here, and I will let you know when I get there that I didn't know. I didn't put together with it, but it makes sense. So now here are the few suggestions that they have during Mercury retrograde. Now, if you can hold off on signing any documents, this will be a great time to actually not sign documents. And why? I always want to know why. And the reason behind it is that there could be something that is not placed in there. Okay. Now you can think of this as, maybe someone might be hiding something, or it could be something as simple as forgetting or overlooking something, not noticing it, right? And also feeling rushed to do something or feeling off to do something. Now, Mercury is the fastest moving planet. So when it slows down in a retrograde, when any planet's seen or perceived from Earth to be moving slower, and we just take it as a cautionary time, okay? So it's a great time to slow down. Now, you could feel like you're being rushed, or you'll feel uneasy, and you might not even put it together with a planet in a retrograde, depending on what is happening, what the situation is. Now with Mercury, it has to do with communication. So you could overlook something that's in the document that you need to sign. You might feel rushed. You might feel uneasy, uncertain, but you know it's something you need to get done. And there's usually a lot of worrying feeling behind this time, or deep concern, okay? So you just want to hold off on signing any agreements and contracts because you might overlook something is not clear, and later on you'll find that you wish you didn't sign up for it because you felt uneasy anyway, and you just felt like, okay, I need to get this done. I was thinking of doing it this time anyway. I didn't realize Mercury was in retrograde, and now that I know, I'm like, okay, I feel like I still have to do it. You can hold off. Don't feel rushed, okay? So, and then at the end of May, there's like, different high power moons coming up. So it will be a great time to, manifest certain things, right? So just thinking off the top of my head, it's like, or the end of June, actually. So let me go to my June calendar here. So, after that June 3rd, and the moon will be waxing in Leo at that time when Mercury retrograde ends. Then you'll have like a first quarter moon in Virgo. That will be great. A full moon coming up that's in Sagittarius. So that would be great. There'll be a last quarter moon in June in Aries, and then there'll be a new moon to close off in Cancer. So, you can just like wait. Okay, wait until after Mercury retrograde to start anything new. Anything new that you want to do, start it after Mercury retrograde, okay? And at the end of this, I'll tell you what you can do during Mercury retrograde. What are some good practices, okay? Be prepared for delays, or traffic. Try not to rush or speed. So this is like a time that you'll find yourself might, get a speeding ticket, God forbid, right? But you just like want to slow down anyway, because Mercury retrograde is just about slowing down. And this is a great time to meditate and to think, what do I not need to do? And, how am I communicating with myself? How am I communicating with others? So, we'll get to that. Avoid any kind of conversations that can be problematic, like gossiping, okay? Or any kind of conversation that you could be misunderstood. So you want to make sure that you're not being pushy, you're choosing your words carefully, and you're listening more, but also you're backing up whatever is being discussed, right? So if you have a meeting at work or something, make sure things are documented, not just on the computer, right? So we'll get to that. All right, so just avoid any kind of conversation that could be problematic. okay? That there could be a high level of miscommunication. Now, the next one, don't just rely on technology. Okay, kind of follows up on the other one. You want to back up, your email, your text, and your voicemail, or even record it yourself, saying something, like, hey, I'm going to record this down as my note for the next 4 weeks while Mercury is in retrograde. You don't have to tell them it's in retrograde. It's like, I'm just going to make sure that I back up this, here, right? And, if you are recording a meeting and you have that person's permission, all that stuff. So you also want to write things down on a piece of paper or on a whiteboard as a note, okay? The next thing is you want to refrain from inviting past negative relationships back into your life. You can communicate and say, hey, whatever, if that person reaches out to you, but you just don't want to re-invite any kind of negative, toxic relationships back into your life, any person. Right now, what can you do? What's the positive? Okay, I'll make a separate video on it, but I'll just say to refine and work on past ideas and make sure that you are looking at how you communicate with yourself, like I said before, and how you communicate with others, and how can you make, how can I make the way I communicate with myself and with others better, more effective? All right. And then whatever ideas you were working on before, improve on them, and the way that you communicate, the way you bring things into its full potential. All right. So that's it. That's it. All right. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy anything in this video and learn something new or enjoy the video, definitely click like. That helps the channel. All right. So I do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. My first time filming like this, and I really like it. Well, second time. All right. So I filmed like this on my other channel. We're talking about a crystal. So yeah, I really like this. Very, very helpful, I think. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.